The Navy finally took the wraps off of what many people have dubbed the Beltway UFO. The experimental aircraft got that nickname after drivers spotted it on I-270 last month and began snapping pictures and tweeting what they'd seen. They say they saw a flying saucer on the flatbed truck there. Well, the mystery is now over, and we got a sneak peek today at what the future of the U.S. military's plane might look like. Fox 5's Tom Fitzgerald is at the Patuxent Naval Air Station tonight. So, Tom, you talked to the people who were behind this. What did they think when they heard people calling this a UFO?
Well, you know, Laura, their first reaction was, oh no, what kind of alarm have we created here? But that was quickly replaced by amusement when they realized not everybody who took pictures of this aircraft thought that it was actually a flying saucer. What it is, though, is something much more interesting than one of these unmanned drones that we've all come to know. It mixes the latest in high-tech aviation technology along with some science fiction brought to life. This is what the future looks like. The Navy calls it the X47B, but that's not what folks who saw it rolling down I-270 in June called it, and they called 911.
A UFO? I mean, I don't really know.
The Navy put the plane on a flatbed for its trip to Maryland, never guessing Shutterbug drivers would put it on Twitter. Is this a UFO?
No, we all got a good laugh of it. You know, there was nothing real secret about it, but of course we didn't go out of our way to publicize it.
Now, for the first time, the Navy is pulling the wraps off the X47B, which is built by Northrop Grumman. They hope it'll be the first of a new wave of unmanned military aircraft.
This is one of those that's a demonstration program, and it really excites the interest of a lot of, and the imagination of a lot of folks.
The plane is flown completely by its computer, but if it loses contact with its air traffic controllers, flies back to its base just like a homing pigeon. Calling it a drone is a bit of an understatement. The stealth aircraft will take off and land on aircraft carriers, which no drone has ever done. It carries a 4,500-pound payload, but so far the Navy won't say what kind of payload.
This is what you will see at any Navy or Marine Corps base within the next decade.
But while this aircraft does have all types of new technology and maneuverability, the one thing it does not have is the ability to outrun financial realities. Tighter Pentagon budgets are putting pressure on its creators.
Each and every one of us are taxpayers. So it's not somebody else's money, it's our resource together.
On Sunday, the estimated $800 million aircraft made its first 35-minute flight at the Patuxent River, where the officials say they want to prove the X-47B is an investment, not just an expensive experiment. Now, the real test for the X-47B is going to come next year in 2013. That is when the Navy is going to try to actually launch and land this aircraft on an actual aircraft carrier. Now, because it's an experimental aircraft, the X-47B that we saw today probably won't go into production, but as you heard the Admiral say, it's very likely in about a decade these kinds of aircraft will share deck space with the traditional jets that are manned by pilots. Laura?
Fascinating stuff. Tom Fitzgerald tonight. Thank you.